Okay, so as the title of this video suggests, we have now had our channel monetized for a month. Yay! Just over a month actually, as we speak right now, but I have taken a screenshot after a full month so that we can show you how much we actually made. We haven't actually got the money yet, but how much we made from YouTube after 1 month of being monetized on our channel. Now, in case somebody's watching this in the future, then our subscriber count right now is just below 2,000. Our recent videos average probably about 500 views per video. Some of the older videos have much higher counts, a few thousand, but obviously it depends on what people want to watch and how well the video does and so on. However, to give you an idea, let's just do the big reveal. I'll put the screenshot on the screen, and the total for the first month from monetizing on YouTube is, drum roll, €23.54.
Wow.
So the millions haven't rolled in yet, but yeah, it's, and I suppose a disclaimer on that as well is the vast majority of this comes from ads, so ad revenue. When you guys, if somebody was to watch ads which are inserted into the videos, but you sort of, I think you have to watch all the way through an ad as opposed to just like 5 seconds and then skip, then we get a couple of cents basically from that. It's not much, but obviously the idea is that it adds up over however many views. However, we have had 2 super thanks within that month from my auntie, which gave us €5 per super thanks, so €10 came from that. However, YouTube doesn't give you just basically everything. You don't get, somebody does a €5 super thanks and you get €5. It doesn't work that way. It works, in my experience, in our experience, you get just under €3 out of that €5. The rest goes to YouTube for, I don't know, covering their expenses or whatever it is that goes for, but you don't get the full amount. So yeah, so this $23.54 that we made in the first month, a third of that roughly came from those 2 super thanks. So just something to bear in mind. So yeah, it's, we didn't really have expectations on what we were going to be getting from YouTube. We did manage to monetize the channel a little bit earlier than what we were hoping to, but you know, the ads were playing on our videos anyway. It's just we weren't getting anything for them, whereas right now at least it goes towards the renovation project and towards covering expenses. To give you an idea, to make these videos we have a number of subscriptions. So Adobe subscription, for example, I think that's £15 a month. That's for things like Lightroom, Photoshop, working on photographs, editing, sort of polishing thumbnails sometimes. There's a subscription to a music, royalty-free music service, and that's, what's that? €16.
Oh,
so it basically costs, and that's just those 2 subscriptions. So that's £21 that it costs per month just to actually have those 2 running. And then on top of that, you obviously have the electricity for the computers to edit the videos. Obviously there's the equipment, wear and tear, there's our time and so on. So we're basically out of pocket still at the moment. But that's, you know, we weren't expecting for that to change anytime soon. So it's not an issue. but it's, you know, if you're thinking about doing something similar, monetizing a YouTube channel or going on to YouTube full time as a potential career move, then these are the sort of things you've got to bear in mind. Obviously, in our case, we don't need to travel much to record per se. Obviously, we've got our living expenses over here, which are covered in the budget videos that we've done. However, we don't have to travel somewhere distance to then record and then come back, because we record basically where we live. So that keeps that cost down. But yeah, at the moment it costs us more to make the videos than it does to that we get out of monetizing the channel.
How many videos do we have, do you know?
I think that at this point we're on just shy of 100 videos.
Okay. So when we started this channel, it was literally about our adventures.
Yeah,
we didn't have Portugal in mind.
It was
So
hiking, photography.
Wild camping.
Yeah, I mean, you can guys, we haven't deleted any of the videos, so even the very first video of this channel is still there if you wanted to have a look. It's probably not of much interest to most people on here, but yeah, none of the videos have been deleted, so they're all there right from the beginning. And obviously you can see the view counts on them. Our focus obviously right now is more on Portugal, the renovation projects that we've got here, and the life in general, really. So yeah, but yeah, we just thought that it might be interesting for some people to see how much we made within the first month, what you can expect. Obviously this is going to vary from channel to channel and so on, but in our case, those are the figures. Do you want to add anything more to it?
Well, I guess just people might be curious how long we've been on YouTube for, and that's been about 8 years now we've been uploading videos.
However,
now, they weren't really, we didn't really have a following, did we, until we moved to Portugal, or until we started filming Portugal.
Yeah, not so much before, until we moved, but until we got the farm.
Yeah.
And then Portugal sort of helped us move the channel forward a little bit.
Yeah.
And that was about, what is it, 5 years now? 4 years ago?
I can tell you.
I can't remember.
In a moment.
We both have terrible memories. So
that was three years ago we started recording videos in Portugal.
Yeah.
And that was when things started to grow a little bit.
Yeah. So, yeah, 3 years. Hopefully another 3 years and we'll be much further along.
Yeah.
Especially now that we're releasing videos every week. We're doing one video per week. I suppose that's another thing that's important to mention.
Yeah, like before we might have done, what, 2 or 3 a year, maybe?
Yeah, just a few a year, depending on the year.
Yeah.
Occasionally, like this one, we just put in an extra bonus video, but generally it's one a week. We don't really have the time to do any more than one, because we don't want to put out content for content's sake. We want to stick to the schedule so that people know what we're up to, what's going on, even if there's not much going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one video a week is basically what works for us right now.
Yeah. Right, well, I think we're waffling on a little.
Yeah, we are. So anyway, that's how much we made in the first month of monetizing on YouTube. We're going to end it on that. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and we'll try to answer them. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much and bye for now.